great, darling.
Thought you were gonna get me there, Mike, huh? Did a little mic test and see that I'm not speaking. I'm like, hang on a second, I don't see the volume. You're not gonna get me with that. You see, game, when you've been around enough technical difficulties as I have, you start to expect them. You know that anything that can go wrong will go wrong. You should have seen my debut stream. The debut stream where literally anything that could go wrong did go wrong. Now, let me just fix my screen a little bit so that it doesn't look like Helix has always closed his eyes. And there we go. I was legit frustrated by all the difficulties at the moment, but the first thing I see when I look at the chat is strawberry milk, sire. Thank you so much, Mackenzie. That actually made me laugh. That's going to be my new chicken jockey. So, ladies and gents, to answer somebody's question, why is he shirtless? Because I say this as a man who works out a lot myself, and formerly a very skinny guy, so may not be the biggest guy around, but at least I'm chiseled. A man who puts in the effort deserves to get some respect. So, in case anybody's wondering what the dickens we're doing here in this dickery-duck of a place, we need to go meet... Could you get out of the way, madam and fellow? Did you just purr at me? Or is that the guy? Okay, I'm trying to get around you. I need to go talk to my girlfriend who's having me meet up at the brothel. Yen, did you hire them? Thank you, Amity. Hope you're doing well, too. Oh, yeah, I need to turn off the background music. There we go. All right. Not the best time to pause the screen so that I could pause the music.
I'm afraid the dishwater's as good as it gets in this establishment.
You know, Geralt's attire's quite fitting for this place, I think. Hello, fruit cocktail is right, Karma. Oh, there's the sound. Yep. Oh yeah, we answered Ciri's. No, it was mine. Why is she looking at me from behind? Lady, I'm with my girlfriend here. Just a guy hanging out with his girlfriend at the brothel. What's to stare? I don't know if she's trying to get my attention or Yennefer's, but if she's trying to seduce Yennefer right now. Alright, fine. Well, my mood just improved today. She's either... I feel like this is either a temptation to get Henry Cavill here to turn around while his girlfriend is watching, or she's trying so hard to seduce Yennefer right now. Yeah, it was my idea.
Mine.
Do you mind? We're...
didn't always come so easily to you.
If you intend to...
I was about to say, it's nice that you protect her.
Ah.
And you did the right thing to go with her.
Lady, do you mind? We're trying to have a conversation right here. Could you back up just a little? I don't mean that kind of back up. I meant back away, not back up. Never mind. You're not mad? No, don't answer that.
I thought you'd be angry.
What did I...
Why? Because you supported Ciri in her decision? Or because you fought by her side and won?
That was surprisingly calm.
This conversation, and the female part of the continent's population will be drowning in tears. You won.
That was the subtlest way of calling Geralt a hoe. Already Geralt is shirtless? Yes, Larissa. I think someone's jealous. I think... You might be right, Mackenzie. Either that or she's slowly trying to seduce Yennefer. Let her seduce Yennefer, okay? White Wolf, there's only two ways to go about this. Either she is trying to seduce Geralt while his girlfriend is right there, or she's secretly trying to seduce Yennefer while she's got a piece of beef right in front of her. I'm just a guy with his girlfriend at the brothel. What is there to stare at? Yep, Ycey 2025. Audio is perfect. Thank you so much, Amity. All right, chat, I'm not... apologies for not really introducing myself to everybody. Thank you all for joining. We're going to finish up with The Witcher. Right now, we've found our long-lost daughter, Ciri. We got to go defeat somebody called the Wild Hunt, the king of the Wild Hunt. We've taken out 2 of his generals so far. Now we just need to get a few powerful allies, including the Lodge of Sorceresses, who Yennefer here works with. Then once we do that, we can finish off the main boss. So basically we're gathering all the Avengers, and then we can go fight Thanos. That is how close to the end we are. Whoa, ma'am, you're way too close, pepper spray. Yeah. I was like, can you back up? That's not what I meant by back up. I didn't mean against me. She's still there. Now, about the Lodge of Sorceresses we're trying to recruit.
How'd it go with the lodge? Anyone agree to help?
I'm afraid the situation's looking grim. Dangerous times, especially for sorceresses. Each thinks 5 times before sticking her neck out. But it's neither the time nor the place for this discussion. Triss will tell you more.
Ah, you want me to stop by Triss? She's staring into my soul. Ycey, just want to stop by, say hi, have to work on something. Have a good day, Silver Rain. If I give you a tip, will you go away? What are you doing here?
Charming place. Why are you here?
I was able to establish Margarita's whereabouts, the prison in Oxenfurt. I also learned the identity of a man who escaped from there. He should arrive shortly.
Who's this guy?
What do you know about this fugitive?
I know he's the only one.
Yen, I think she's actually eavesdropping on us.
Every guardsman in the city now seeks him.
Sure he can be trusted?
Hey, Kimberly, first time here?
Just walked in.
Well, Kimberly, I must warn you, you have no idea what the dickens you're getting into, but I think you'll enjoy this little shindig of shenanigery. Well, he seems like a fine fellow. Bit of muck in the face, but, you know.
Faria?
Ave Maria. Oh. Ave Faria.
We'd like to talk. Damn.
What? Oh, for pity's sake, I forgot. Yeah, you run away. That's what canceled last time.
Get him.
All right, fine. Coming to get you.
Was it worth taking the type to that medic?
At least I know how to get him.
These humans grow wilder by the
Stop! I ran right into the elf. Like, shoot. I didn't even go around. I just ran right into the elf. Whoops. There we go.
I'm in for a roof walk.
Game thought I was going to chase him up on the roof.
Thought you'd agreed to meet.
She could be an spy or an assassin. Exactly, Jan. I was thinking, wait, somebody might be eavesdropping.
Let me be.
Calm down. We just want to chat.
Why are we up on the roof? I pulled you off the ladder.
Leave me in the gutter.
Look at us. Do we look like bandits to you?
I mean, she looks like a different kind of street work. Actually, both of us look like different kind of street workers.
No, not really.
Imagine being this guy. Don't worry, just a shirtless witcher chasing a guy through the street.
So you.
Nothing to look at here, folks.
No. You're gonna tell us your story, then be on your way.
At least I know how to get him. Immediately runs into a woman.
We really ought to go back to caves.
Listen, she was in the way, Amity. I mean, she was a good-looking elf. I just couldn't help but stare. I didn't know that you run in the direction you're looking.
Drink up. It'll help.
Thanks. What do you want?
To get into Darad.
Find a hunter. Tell them you practice magic. They'll lock you up lickety-split.
We need to get in without anyone noticing.
Ah.
Tell us how you escaped, then get on with your life.
All right. Heard no one gets out of the prison that we're trying to get into alive.
They say no one gets out of Dayrod alive.
Aye.
Dayrod. That's how you pronounce it.
I thought, why not try it dead?
But they burn
I
corpses.
beg your pardon?
They didn't start burning them until they'd learned an old fellow like myself had escaped. Before, they dropped the stiffs into a great pit. The pit's connected to the sewers, and the sewers empty into the river. And once you reach the river, you're as free as a fish.
Larissa, yeah, Yennefer's hood could pass as an assassin gear, like Assassin's Creed. How'd you fake your death?
So you played dead. No one caught on?
As a youth, I'd apprentice with an
What the heck has happened to that guy?
Learned a thing or two about herbs.
Whatever you're doing, can you please not do that over here? Not in front of my drinks.
In the prison yard. Just had to mash them together and
Ladies and gents, the AI of Witcher.
You might have lost your life.
I prefer to die on my own terms, were that to be my fate.
Blaming the poor lady in a hit and run. I would never blame her, Amity, so you fell for her. I should have known that you would have taken that as an opportunity to say a pun, Amity. Yes, I did fell for her. I almost made her fall head over heels for me, but her footing was a lot better.
The worst dregs, rabid fanatics. If you only knew what they do to folk. Torture every day. The wheel, the rack.
Looks at shirtless Geralt. Oh no, he's hot.
They're allowed to drink on duty.
That doesn't seem like a very efficient prison.
But you know how it is.
Yeah, like I said, every job has that. You know, every job's management lets you get away with enough goofing off to the point where it doesn't interfere with your job, if they're doing it right. I think the guard broke and got stuck. Jen, I hope that's what he was doing. If he turned into a human vibe, I'm not going to finish that sentence, but let's just say that I know why he's in the brothel now. All right, can we get in through the sewers?
So theoretically, we could get in the way you got out.
Assuming we don't mind the company of decomposing corpses.
And assuming you can squeeze through the grate. They barred the outlet to the river after I escaped.
Explosives could take care of that.
For half the city to hear us? I've a better plan. Oxenfurt was built on elven ruins.
Which have to connect to the sewers somewhere. If we can find a way into the ruins.
We'll get into the prison.
All right.
Wasn't so hard.
One last bit of advice. Find a new tavern. Everyone here knows you.
Thank you. Whatever your plans.
Wait, why does everybody at the brothel know who you are?
So long.
Does anybody want to answer that? Okay. Interesting what he said about the guards.
What he said about the guards could prove handy.
True. Things will go more smoothly if we can get even a few of them drunk.
Zoltan ought to manage it. I'll ask him.
Of course you get the dwarf to go get the guys drunk. I like Zoltan too. I believe he rolled in Karma. I believe he rolled a nat 1 for sweeping her off her feet. Instructions confused. Didn't sweep her off her feet. Instructions unclear. Swept her to the ground. Sorry. Instructions unclear. Meant to clap eyes on you, not run into you. Would you get out of my way? Let's see now.
You're a vulgar one. Can see it in your face.
You're the one who was dancing again. That's somebody else, never mind. What? Why am I locked into the brothel again? People, I want to get out. Oh, not you. No. Don't tell me she locked me in. She was...
Wanna bite me, Wolfie?
She locked me in and asked if I want to bite her.
Material world.
Oh, the entrance is over there. Okay. Oh, yay. In case anybody's wondering, why is he shirtless? Well, last time I talked about how we believe in aesthetics just as much as efficiency. And when I was switching through the different outfits, I looked at this one and thought, actually, we could just go with this outfit the rest of the game. We do need to get some better weapons, though, because at the moment, the best weapon I've got is literally a shovel. And apparently this guy's upset that I used a shovel. Buddy, it's just a shovel. I mean, not just a shovel, but think about it. Do you want me to use it? No. Now then. I want to get out. Let me out. Let me out. Amity. I swear. Why am I locked in the brothel again? I see you seriously wonder why? Yeah, I wonder why. You're locked in the freaking building again. Same one, too, I think. Let's see now. Yeah, the last time, though, I thought, maybe I'll switch over to the Geralt image, because I said I'd switch between both the Geralt models, the Witcher Cavill versus the original Geralt, but now I think that with this attire, or lack thereof, I might have to just keep the Witcher Cavill look for a little while.
Zoltan.
I'll definitely be ending the game with the original one, though, the original model. What exactly are you doing here?
Novigrad doesn't seem like a safe place anymore. What's keeping you here?
Trapped. Sure. Roxanne, I didn't choose for them to lock the brothel door behind me.
Nevertheless, I took on some debt.
But if it means I don't have to pay for...
I'd like to blame it on the war or human treachery, but the truth is, I've got my own thick skull to blame. Rather not dwell on it, Geralt, if you don't mind.
Rather not dwell on it. Oh, yeah. Alright, need your help freeing Margarita.
They're holding Margarita at Dayrod. Got a plan to break her out, but we need your help.
What should I do?
Load a wagon with as much Mahakaman as you can find and drive it to Oxenfurt.
Is
Yennefer will give the
Mahakaman? Are you talking about people or are you talking about equipment?
Oh, these are terrible times. Since the mages left town, the hunters have taken to harassing non-humans. A dwarf lingering around the prison gates only stands to attract attention.
Right. Didn't think of that. I'll go straight to Yen in that case. She went to find a way into the ruins beneath the city.
Why am I trapped in a brothel again? Ycey wearing a harness. Ycey says while wearing a harness. Listen, Larissa, at least we know why they kept me in there. They thought I worked there. Probably thought I worked there and offered different types of services. Alright, see you.
Nice talking to you, Zoltan. See you later.
Have a good day, buddy. Is his chest oiled up, or is that just an effect from it raining outside? Yeah, it's a surprise tool. It's a surprise tool we can use later. A shovel. Alright, now meet Yennefer at the bridge into Oxenfurt. Now then, off we go. Time to use this shovel for some things. It's a surprise tool we'll use later. Let's see, are we close to Oxenfurt? Oh no. I'm not even in your way, boy. Alright, maybe these guys have something better to say. Then again, I don't exactly envy them. They're in the rain working. I wouldn't be exactly in the most cheery of moods at all time. I see, sir, you keep rather a questionable company. A brothel? Mama Bear, listen. They're still ladies at the end of the day. They're just ladies of the night. I'm not going to judge. I'm just not going to pay either. Let's see. It's the rain, just rain. It's the rain, just rain. Right, keep telling yourself that. Wait a minute.
Go.
Sorry, Roach. Seems that we've got to go this way. Let's see. Roxanne says, Ycey, a kink is a kink, no matter the type. Why did I read that in Horton Hears a Who? A kink is a kink, no matter how small. Here we go. Sounds like something you'd say to him when he's not... Never mind. Ay. Even after I've left the brothel, I still haven't truly left it. Alright, down the road we go, off to Oxenfurt. Now then. You oiled up? Oh, I think it's just the lighting. I see 2025. Just the rain, Amity. Is it the rain or some chat members turning into puddles again? Yeah, you know. Audrey, if it is the chat members turning into puddles, at least we know which ones have felt Mr. Cavill here. Which ones have hugged Mr. Cavill and melted. Better late than never. Hey, Donna. Good to see you. Hang on a second. Monsters nearby?
Not your lucky
Oh,
day.
just wolves. Oh, nope. I'm not fighting. Rather not. Sir, I didn't say you... I said Geralt locked up in there. Larissa, I knew what you really meant, though. And you know it's not out of the realm of possibility. It does sound like something Horton Hears a Who. I see. Sir, where is your mind going? Do you need a lifeline? People, you know what I'm about. I'm not even going to pretend. But back to the point of the game here. Okay, let's continue on to where the minimap says I need to go and hope I don't run into any unnecessary unpleasantries. Okay, that's Oxenfurt off in the distance there. Yay. Just a little bit further and we will be there. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. It is raining and pouring and I'm all oiled up. I'm oiled up. I'm oiled up. miss the turning point. Whirl around, Roach. Oop. You've ran, I've run into a cart. Oh. Where am I even going with this? Did I literally just run? Oh, that couldn't have been the case. Oh my goodness, I just ran all the way from here, over to here, and then down here. Ah. Well, at least I know I need to go over here then. Here we go. Burns' response to Sire's comment, I will buy him dinner. What food? Steak and potatoes. Here we go. And some sliced fruit, of course. Did he just say I'm... Kimberly, you heard what I said. Listen, Kimberly, your ears did not lie. Shirtless rider, everyone stream. You're not wrong, Roxanne. He's even in the rain, too. I feel like this is an Old Spice commercial in the making. Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna say it right now. Old-timey town, horse ride. Choking on 3 pounds of steel. Yep, every woman's best dream right here. It's an Old Spice commercial in the making.
Find a way in?
Several. Nearest just through a well not far from here. Did you arrange any help?
We'll manage on our own.
Shall we begin?
Let's do this.
Alright then. Let's go, Yennefer. Okay, fine, you want to walk. Let's walk.
Sure the guards don't know about the passage through the ruins? Haven't planted sentries there?
They haven't.
How can you be sure?
Novigrad's hierarchs have taken great care to eradicate any and all memories of the city's elven roots. Even if anyone remembers the ruins are there, they have no recollection of how far and where they extend. And I'm absolutely certain no one's thought to place sentries there.
Hope you're right.
I love her voice. Funny enough, the voice actress definitely got into character because there were people around a different gaming set, I want to say. I was listening to a story of this voice actress who plays Yennefer talk about how some developers of a different game or something. Anyway, some male developers came up to her and said, Are you the voice of Yennefer? She goes, I am Yennefer. In the most Yennefer sass way. She goes, I'm Yennefer. Like, know her, I am her. But she definitely got into character. She's like Neil Newman with Astarion, a piece of the character left with the actor.
Boulder was plugging the well until recently.
Due to an edict Hemmelfart issued some years ago. But
Why
I
did the game
managed
have to name him
find two brawny
Hemmelfart?
and obliging passers-by who agreed
Hemmel.
to remove the impediment. For a modest fee, naturally. Here,
What is this?
use it once you find Rita. I'll be able to pinpoint your location.
Hey Sophie, how you doing? Let's see, I thought you'd come with me. Alright, see you later.
See you inside then.
Good luck.
Wet clothes. Oh, joy.
As opposed to what right now we've got? Oh, don't you even. Alright, enter the prison through the well. Whee! Whee! Ugh. Ooh, I see treasure though. Hello, treasure. Come to Papa. Come to Daddy. Don't call me Daddy. Now then, anything else around here, or no? Just there is some treasure over there. Oh, and it appears there's a monster over there too. For anybody new to the game that's wondering what's going on, that little sound wave you see in the center of the screen, that means there's a monster over there. Let's see. And this little glowing thing is my Witcher sense, or my loot sense, telling me that there's loot. Oh, just somebody dropped a pair of pants in the well for some reason. More loot? Listen, I'll take a few detours. This witchering job doesn't pay for everything. I gotta make my dues somehow. Gotta make my dude make his dudes, you know, or dues, you know. Come on, give it. Ooh, got a couple of swords in there. I'll take that. All right, now. Gotta go this way. Loot Dragon rides again. Donna, I am the Loot Dragon. I wouldn't be riding unless I was the Loot Dragon. Okay, so there's a monster I need to be prepared for. I see he's still sporting his gray hair. Yeah, you know, he's like Thor. Although the bog water is not back. No. Oh, no. What the redness happened here?
Tomb Raider. Seems this one liked elven stuff.
She wouldn't happen to be a woman with red glasses. Very large red glasses. Ooh, something red over there. Monster. Is something below? But what? What? What was that? Saw a health bar up here. It's probably just something over here. Drowners? Yep, drowners. Yeah, don't mind me. Just gonna take some stiff.
Show me what you got.
Okay, 2 swings is all I need. Good to know. And double bonks. Nope. Okay, you win that one. Fine, don't play with your food. Or your foe, I mean. Now then. Listen, I promise I don't like inflicting pain, but sometimes I can't help but play with my food a little. Now. Gotta go. I know I've got a mission to do, but there's treasure here. I can't resist sometimes. So, for anybody who needs a little catching up, why we are in the sewers is we are trying to enter a prison to go spring one of these sorceresses out of it. One of these sorceresses who's going to help us face the end boss of this game. So I need to break into the prison, rescue Margarita, and recruit Margarita into the cause. Now then. I have a feeling that red skeleton is part of a different quest. Yep, Grave Hag. I think I got it on my face. Okay, let me repair my sword. I meant repair my in-game sword. Never mind. There we go. One of you, and a little bit more of you. 90%. Give it another little spick and polish. There we go. Right then. So now I need to find how to get into the prison from here. Ah, hello, gorgeous. That's exactly what I needed.
Tight. Won't budge. Gotta be a lever around here somewhere.
Need something to loosen that up. And what can I find in here that'll loosen up that tight lever? Not even 30 minutes into the game, my mod's already melting. Amity, you good? Amity, when you say I'm fine, but then you show a bunch of melting emojis, something tells me I need to go send somebody to give you a head pat. Make sure you're okay. Why a head pat? Because she's basically a cat. What cat doesn't love a good head pat? Come on, go through. There we go. Apologies if anybody can't see. I can up the brightness or get some potion. There we go. Now then, let's see. That's odd. I swear I was already in here. I was already in here. What in the... Speaking of cat. Okay. Find the missing part of the mechanism using your Witcher senses. Alright, let's see if I can find it. It's somewhere around here, they say. Never mind, it's somewhere over here. Oh, over there. Huh. There we... Oh, no.
This'll come in handy.
Perfect. It was right behind me. Oh, I'm fine. Yep, she said as easily as she squeaked. Just a shirtless Cavill swimming in the swimming in sewage water. Swimming in dirty water. I mean, you know the phrase, he grimes up well, but I don't think this is what anybody meant. Here we go.
That ought to do it.
Now then, let's use this. Shinji, crank that soldier boy. There we go. I'm in here. Okay, I'll follow the quest. I'll follow the quest. Don't deviate.
Brittle.
That's one way to get through.
Reeks in here.
Okay, one of them explodes. Good to know. Noted. Beware the exploding ones. Almost forgot. Yep, there it is, the Devourer, the one that explodes. Just do this. Can't do that here? Oh, there's probably a monster nearby. Is there? Nope, can't do that. Alright. If you melt any more, you're gonna look like a slushie. Yeah, she'd be a sweet little slushie, though. Geralt's #1 puddle. What's new, puddle cat? Whoa, 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 whoa. I'm so terribly sorry, good sir. Oh, this is where they throw the bodies. So that must mean we've got to go here? Nope. We do have to go up here, then. They throw the bodies down here. Well, I think we're in the prison now. What the? Oh, you little... Don't you dare. Don't you dare. Ooh. What is the shovel made of? Why is the witch hunter carrying a black doll for black magic? I mean, a doll for black magic. Never mind. Crank that soldier boy, not add that to the list of things I did not expect to hear today. That's going to be a very long list, Shay. You're going to need a book. Here we go. Got the sewer keys. So now I can go to that locked door. It's just a table, Geralt. Oh, it's got Gwent cards. Now I see what you're staring at. Now then. Oi. Let's see now. Looting in a cave. Oh, hi, Sir Loot Dragon. You know it, you know it, Larissa. Oh, wait. Got something in my eye. Superb moves, my lord. Thank you, Donna. I almost killed him with fisticuffs. You know, Geralt's got them hands rated E for everybody. He's got that lethal right hook. Geralt doesn't need a weapon. He's got his hands and a strong grip and a good punch. Oof. Oop. And it seems... Alright. I beg your pardon? What is the shovel made of?
What is this?
I guess I am using this the rest of the game.
Margarita.
Who's that?
I see why they call her Margarita. Looked like a sweet drink.
God, I'm hallucinating.
That's an appropriate response.
Out of here.
No chance. We'll both die in here.
Sheila.
Ooh.
They captured her first. Her condition's critical.
It's pointless. You'll never open it without the key. The warden keeps them with him at all times. His room is upstairs.
Yes, I'm killing the warden. Sire, we do have a book. It's called the Ycey Narrator's Quote Book. You know it. Alright, now. Oh, we got magical... magical cuffs, too. Add that to the bingo card. Rope appears in random places. Yeah, we're gonna add that to the We're gonna add that to the Ycey Narrator's bingo card. Restraints magically appear in random places. In every game. Sometimes magical restraints. Don't know why, but you guys know what I'm about. I'm not gonna pretend to be otherwise, but I'm not gonna entertain the idea either. Were there any spaces between those sentences I just said? Let's see now. Alright, I think I need to turn the blurriness down just a little bit. The frame blur, you know? Okay, display graphics, here we go. Sharpening, yeah, low. Motion blur. I think we need to turn it down just a little bit. I feel like that... Oh, no, it's not motion blur. A little bit? Blur. Yep, on. There we go. Much better. Righty-ho. Time to release this righty-ho. Roxanne, is there an actual book? Knowing my chat, there might just very well be a chat book. There very well might be. Do I want to see if I can grab that? Come on, grab that. All on the stairs, grab that. Okay, fine. It doesn't want me to grab that. Sad day. Sad icy noises. Alright, get the key. Let's see now.
Come on, over here.
One swing puts one swing of the shovel and they're both in the grave. Okay. Maybe I am using this for the rest of the game. Like, listen, it may not be the most couth-looking weapon, but you can't deny its effects. Its effects are pretty effective. The shovel I remember, it's the Caretaker Spade. It has life-stealing ability. Yes, Hala, it is. This is the Caretaker Shovel. And it does have a life-stealing ability, so when I kill an enemy, I get some of their HP. And let's just go ahead and grab some of this. Alright, I got the key. Now let's go down. Oh, I got the key, though. Didn't I? Oh, the key is probably above me, I'm guessing. Well, here are the stairs. Where in the world we're in? Well, where in Oblivion do I find the keys, then? How do I go up? It says that on the mini-map I've got to go up to get the keys. I've already gone as high as I can go, unless I jump on the bed and it says, yeah, you've got the keys. It says, on the mini-map it says it's right here, in yellow. Let me just see real quick. Because I'm bound to have the keys nope, not in this section. I'm bound to have the keys somewhere around here. Lever, sewer key, magic trinket. I have 9 sets of shackles. What am I doing with my life? Let's see. I mean, there are worse ways to end that sentence. Like 9 pairs of handcuffs. I gotta get me a girlfriend already. This is sad. Worse ways of ending that sentence for sure. Let's see. 150. Gotta be careful with how much more I loot. Noted. Let's see now. Maybe there's a different set of stairs, perhaps. No? Great escape. But let me just take a look at the journal real quick. It says, get the key. Well, maybe I gotta go outside. Sweet escape, sweet escape. Ah, and here you go. Oh! Right, so this is getting a lot more interesting. And now the frame rate dropped and I couldn't even see the arrow. Looks like I'm killing everybody then. Like, he killed him with a shovel. Woof. Okay, looks like I'm going for this guy. Watch his whirling. There we go. Do you? What formation? You've broken formation and another arrow. Geralt is quite sturdy for taking this many arrows. There we go. Let's try it this way then. Again, I'm beating up an entire garrison with a freaking shovel. I guess you could say you dig my fighting style, huh? I'm not whirling, I'm shoving. You could say shoveling. I'm not killing you with... Oh, I may not be killing you with kindness, but I'm definitely giving you the worst punches you ever felt. 1 foot in the grave. Definitely more than 1 foot in the grave. Oof. Panhandled. Go back. Oh, there's 2 more. You seem to be alone, my good man. And there we go. Blocked. Oh, he's actually pretty good. I keep parrying him, but... There we go. Gotta hit him mid-swing. Oof. If you're the... You may be the prison warden, but I'm the grave. Put us both together. Hey, I've got a grave warning for you. Tactical shovel, go! Oh, yeah. Oh, Frangilica, John Natalis. Wow. There's the cell key. It was up above. Hey, I don't think that they're going to worry so much about any prisoners left over, because all the guards seem to be dead now. Hey, Margarita, I don't think we should worry about anybody following us. Anybody who could is probably 2 steps, 2 feet in the grave. Oh, crap. Yeah, let's see. There we go. I'll have to come back for this stuff. Where's the other guy? There you are. Got 2 words out. Effing with. Alright, let's see now. Got the key. Now let's go to her cell. Alright, time to go back to a cell for a Margarita. Anybody want margaritas? Let's go get one from the cell. Hey, Margarita. Oh wow, fell asleep in a different vid and it auto brought me here. I've never been able to catch your streams before. Hey, Cyrus, glad you could be here. I'm glad the auto... Oh. I thought I turned the oven off. I thought I turned the hot stuff off.
Rita. Sheila. When I get my hands on the sons of bitches.
Yenna. I shan't make it.
Hold on. You must hold on.
Oh.
I'm dying, Yenna. I'm a sorceress. Let me die with dignity.
He says, I'll do it. I don't want to be the one to kill her, but I gotta say, these are not very detailed options. Does let's go mean he's gonna leave her here, or does let's go mean that I'm gonna carry you out, you're going to live? Because I'm somebody who never gives up. I'll do it. I don't want to click this and... I want to click this and say, I'll carry you over my shoulders and we'll get you out of here. At least give your body a good place to rest. But I'm not going to say like, all right, too late. I got the shovel. I'll do it. Oh, boy. I have a feeling the game is not going to give me a choice and it's just going to say either you do it or she dies. Let's go. Be risky.
Again, we should go.
No.
But we can help her die the way she wants to.
So he was thinking about just leaving her here.
I won't do it.
I will.
Boy.
Come. We must hurry, or we'll lose Rita too.
Dark side,
I can't
do it.
pass through the portal with you both. You'll need to get out on your own.
Don't like portals anyway. Go.
I mean, I've already gotten rid of anybody who could chase me, so no problem. Alright then, now, get out of the prison. Oh, it says go lower. Lower. Right. Where is the... Where's the thing that goes lower? I mean, I kind of have already killed all the guards, so at this point, is it really... That's odd. Minimap says that this is where I get out of prison? Ah, Minimap, you are drunk. Going back the way I came. RG, no. Chat, I'm sorry. There wasn't anything I could do, sadly. Oof. This must be the torture chamber. Now, in I go, out I go. Let's see about this. Great escape. What's over here? I can't even see. It's like, hey, you did it. Now, how are you gonna get out? I have no idea. Ah, here we go. Alright, chat, we did it. You know, my chat always said that... Oh, wait, I'll save that one for when I fight. Heart hurts now. I'm sorry, Roxanne. Welcome to another game of The Witcher. Wait a minute. This is that manor with that one noble girl who wanted me to teach her fencing, isn't it? That's where this leads? Oh. Okay. I swear, the number of things that appear in her house. Yep, that's the house. Okay. I gotta let her know that there's some unfortunate sewage down below that she might want to watch out for. Never mind, this is the Witcher. This is the witch hunter's house. Hi, soldiers. Nothing to see. Alright, so we've finished up Yennefer. Now that we've finished Yennefer, we can go meet with Triss. Or, what is it? Finish Yennefer's quest. Alright, now off to go see Triss.
Your kind spreads disease, defeatism, and desertion.
Can't wait to see.
Come through. Feisty, eh? Put away.
Oop.
Got a pass.
Accidentally took the shovel out and made all of them scared. Chat always said that... Chat always said that my shovel would... Or Chat always said that I dig myself into enough holes. Shovel just guarantees it. Might as well carry a shovel. And my numpad... No. There we go. Alright, my numpad was not working for a second.
You'll choke to death on 3 pounds of steam.
Must be your favorite quote. Talk to Ice Quest, talk to Triss, Ycey. Map, get me out of the cell now! Yep, off to go talk with Triss. Off to go talk with Triss. Now that we've finished Yen... Oh, wait, what? Finish Yennefer's quest, Abby, I meant. Not... You know what? Just gonna ignore that. That's... Only downside with this thing is I can't press the mute button in time. Gotta press the window button to open up the game. Gotta press the Windows Start button so that I can click out of the game screen. Then I gotta click my mute button. Welcome back, White Wolf. Audrey, not you too.
Slow now. Whoa.
Okay.
Go, go.
Yes, go Roach. Alright, now let's see if we can make it back to where we need to go. Ooh, do we have a monster that I can kill? I see something red on the minimap. Alright. Chat said that I'd always put myself into a... Oh, no, it's just a teddy bear. Was a teddy bear. Yeah. Curious how bear meat tastes. I'd like to try. Here we go. Alright, Roach, let's go.
Let's go.
Bless you. Thank you, chat. Right, gotta go this way, meet with Triss. Could have sworn it was could have sworn this place had me go a different way. Why is it making me turn around? So yeah, up next, I don't know who Triss is gonna have us meet up with, but part of the what the stupid thing. Minimap is having me turn back around again. Don't you get stuck too, Roach. I'm pressing the left. Oh, forget it.
Slower.
It's like I'm pressing left, and for some reason Roach is going right. I'm like, no, no, no. Game, I'm not a psychopath that inverts my controls. That's it. I'm getting off. I'll walk there if I have to. Out of my way, ghoul. There we go. Out of my way, ghoul. You are level 2. You are nowhere near able to fight me right now. And one for you, too. Right then. Now, which way am I going to go? Oh, a teddy bear. Sorry, Emily. Oh, a teddy bear. Oh, okay. You know what? I know how to get around this. The only marker I can trust is the one that I set. Game's drunk-ass little minimap decides to take me in circles. Literally. That's my one complaint about the game. The minimap is so terrible that it oftentimes has you go in one direction and then immediately tells you to turn around. Bunny! But still, that is not enough to take points away from this game. Even the most beautiful of masterpieces like this, or like The Witcher 3 or Baldur's Gate 3, seem to always have 3s in their game title. But they also seem to have one thing in common. Very unreliable. They always have one little... Where is it? They always have one little thing out of place, you know? Go here. Even the most beautiful of games, like Baldur's Gate 3, The Witcher 3, even they have their little bugs here and there. Not enough to truly ruin the game, because the bugs are infrequent enough. Doesn't overshadow the masterpiece that this is. Boop the fuzzy bear snoot. I think I did more than just boop the snoot there, Roxanne. Oh, that's a bandit? I'll punch you off your horse. You just got shoveled. Alright, time to pull out my shovel and start stacking crap. Oh, and got kicked by the horse. Does that make me a whoreson? Where were you? Guard dog and guard. There were 2 bandits literally right behind you. Where were you? There's a quest right here, but I have a feeling he's trying to sell me a pass to get into the city, and I can already get into the city. What did that bunny remind? Why did that bunny reminds of Scooby-Doo 2 movie? Probably because bunny, boing, 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 when Scooby pulls it out. Much for a pass.
What? Could dress up like Radovid and buy a gilded carriage for that much.
What am I to do if you can't afford it?
I can already get in the city.
No deal.
Whoa, hold up. Might have a little work for you. Reduce the price for a job well done, eh?
You know what? No. I'm already able to get into the city.
So long.
See ya. He's just trying to sell me a pass to get into the city, but I already figured that out ages ago. See, notice how on the mini-map, the little golden circle in the top right corner, that is telling me what direction the quest is in. The little tiny white dots behind my character is telling me what direction I need to go in. See how they're pointing in the opposite directions? That is just sad. Steals all the danger floofs. Alright. We'll let you get away with it, chat. You can steal the danger floofs and they'll be safe. Well, hang on a second. Why am I going this way? Oh, because that's the right way. Why is it telling me to go in the opposite? There we go. Now it's letting me go. Geralt the Horse Whisperer. Yes, White Wolf, there was a bunno. Also called a bun, and sometimes called a wabbit. Yeah, little, or as I call them, little the floppy hoppers. Because of the little floppity loppities on their heads. Right next to their little boople snoots. Now then, once we get into the city, we can go meet up with, I almost called her the Raspberry Shortcake. Now we can go meet up with the little Raspberry Shortcake herself, because Shawnee's already the Strawberry Shortcake. And I will now get to go, and we can help Triss with whatever her quest is. Just so long as she doesn't have me meet in another brothel, I think we'll be fine. As he's letting us keep the danger floofs. Yes, you can keep the danger floofs. But you know what? There's always this one. Alright, Roach, let's go. Toward the city we go. We're almost at the city, ladies and gents, but I just love riding around this countryside. Even if I'm going pretty fast. Bipolar map. Give it a Snickers. Does that help with Snickers too? I mean, does that help with maps too? Not feeling yourself? Chew it over with a Snickers.
That's it, Roach.
Eat a Snickers. Don't get your knickers in a twist. Sir, can we keep the bunny? Yes, we can keep the bunno. It looked like the elf wanted some help. Oh, they're both elves. Actually, this one kind of looks like... Never mind. Looks a bit like Triss there. Alright, let's go there. Okay. No, because I am a killer. Well, if you go into another brothel, at least he dressed for the occasion. We're not meeting at another brothel. Ah, crap. Not entirely a brothel. It's a bit more classy for that. Speaking of, hey, Dandelion.
Got a minute?
For you, my friend, always.
I love this guy. How'd you come to own a tavern?
Gotta tell me, how'd you wind up owning this establishment?
You'll never believe this. I inherited it from none other than Alonzo Wiley, Whoreson Sr. himself.
You're
What?
Right. I don't believe it.
Alonzo ruled the local underworld with an iron fist, but deep down, he was a romantic, pure as they come. This place is one of the reasons his son's not my biggest fan. See, Cyprian Jr., that is, wanted to make this a brothel, but the Rosemary went to me, and I planned to turn it into the most elegant venue in town.
Oh, it's definitely elegant. Now we can go meet up with the raspberry shortcake because Shawnee's a strawberry shortcake. Icy does like them fruity and tarty. I like my little fruit cups sweet and kind of tart. So yes, you're right. Sweet with a little bit of sassy.
Art and culture.
See you, Dandelion.
Came back from dinner, gonna stay for dessert. Hey, me too, White Wolf. Oh, dessert. Where are you? Oh, dessert. Is my dessert in? Yes.
Greetings, Triss.
Have you lost your mind? You went after Imlerith by yourselves?
No, I had Ciri with me.
How could you put Ciri in danger?
It was her. It was my idea. We had to do it.
Ciri had to do it. I couldn't let her go alone. You'd have
Exactly.
done the same in my boots. Besides, I was there the whole time. Had the situation under control.
Don't give me that intense little look. It'll make me intense. Alright. Passed some pyres on the way in. Non-human? Oh boy. Non-humans?
Past burning pyres on the way into town. Non-humans on them.
Things grow worse by the day. No mages left in the city, so the hunters had to find someone else to victimize. We need to resolve everything as quickly as possible and leave Novigrad.
There we go. Oh shoot, I probably should have realized that Helix was tracking my movement. My neck was getting really stiff, so I had to... There we go. There we go. Just... Wow, that motion tracker is something. Holy cow. I wanted to make Helix nice and expressive, but that is quite something. Even tracks that much movement.
Anyone out there willing to help?
It doesn't look good. Ida outright refused, while Francesca won't budge from her little realm with a war raging. We don't know about Fringilla. Haven't been able to contact her.
Yen and I rescued Margarita.
I know. Dandelion set her up in a room upstairs. She's resting, slowly recovering.
What about Kira and Philippa?
Kira? I thought you, of all people, would know.
Few can refuse a
What?
sorceress. And Kira Metz
No.
certainly had her way.
No.
When she demanded the Mage Alexander's notes, I had to turn her down. Kira needed that, as she needed the impetus to start anew. She found it where she least expected to. Years later, known for discovering the cure for the Catriona plague, she was thankful none remembered her time in hiding as a village witch.
Oh, thank goodness.
Matches, but things
Oh,
were
thank goodness.
And I hope things will...
There was an ending that involved Kira taking the notes or doing something. You know, taking the notes or taking the plague to go see Radovid himself. Radovid, for those of you who don't know, is leading a witch hunt against all magic users. Because he grew up being raised on the idea that magic users are evil because sorceresses in this world tend to be very power hungry, even to such a point where they manipulate whatever monarch or leader that they're serving with. So, you know, a nice little classic case of, yeah, there's some truth to it, but he's exaggerating the result. He's exaggerating his view of it. Mama Bear, icy, cookie emojis, hot chocolate, tea, milk, cake. Got a nice slice of cake right here. I don't need to.
And we find Philippa and Rita. Did a little investigating.
That dress is nice, Hala. Triss's dress.
namely.
Want the long
Very.
or short version?
Yeah, I like it.
Tell me everything.
I like you telling me the long story.
After fleeing Loch Muin, Philippa ended up here in Novigrad. She sought help from her former lover, the sorcerer Arthur de Vliester.
De Vliester rings a bell.
Philippa had made a fool of him once. Arthur was out for revenge. He convinced her she'd be safest as an owl. She transformed, and he placed a dimeridium band on her leg. The mage hunt started shortly afterwards. Sadly, Arthur fell victim. They auctioned off his estate. Just so happened a certain dwarven acquaintance of ours stumbled on the auction.
Zoltan.
Ah,
So Philippa was here under our noses the whole time?
Was,
Wait.
precisely. Zoltan lost her in a card game a few days ago.
that owl we saw at the beginning of the game. I need to look back at a previous stream. That owl was watching all of my movements. Oh my goodness, it makes sense now. When we went to Philippa's cave, or hideout, there was a feather on the ground in a couple of places. And there was an owl or a bird of some kind in one of the early sessions of the game. I need to go back and see which one. I remember looking straight at that owl like, huh, why is it following, why is it looking at me wherever I look? That was Fringilla, or that was Philippa. Oh my goodness, the leader of the sorceresses, Philippa. This game is bloody brilliant. I love it. Oh, yeah. And Zoltan lost her in a card game. Gosh dang it. I want to say that there was a dialogue option to actually ask Zoltan about his new bird. But I didn't click it. Either way. It's amazing. Oh, yeah. I love that subtle foreshadowing. You can actually see the bird. She was Philippa. And I probably should have looked closer to see if she actually had a ring on her leg. Or on the owl's leg, I mean. Alright, let's see. Shea, I remember the owl. Yes, see, you remember the owl. Okay, thank goodness. Larissa. Alright, so I'm not crazy. So I did actually see that owl. I swear I saw a bird. But then a few sessions ago, I remember looking around Dandelion's place thinking to myself, wasn't there a bird around here? And then just forgot about it. I'm like, whatever. That was Philippa! Oh, this game is brilliant. Props to the writers. Okay.
Kidding, right?
He lost her.
No. A man showed up here, fleeced Zoltan bare, then proposed they play for the owl.
That's what Zoltan made by...
Then politely thanked.
That's what he meant.
And left.
That's what Zoltan meant by losing money.
Where he lives?
He's not from here. No one knows him.
Great. We got any leads?
We have this.
There was a feather in Philippa's...
Feather? Thinking divination?
Yep, there were feathers in Philippa's cave. How did I not connect that earlier?
We need a fountain where we won't be disturbed.
Holla, Philippa. Holla, you got a bit of a girl crush on Philippa? I can kind of get that, but let's see. Let's go now. Meet you somewhere later. Yeah, let's go now. I do need to sell my stuff, though.
Could work.
Good idea. Let's go.
Just eating a little snack here. I love it. He's even got chewing emojis. Helix even has a chewing emote.
Shouldn't be any disturbances.
Let's begin. Observe the water's surface carefully. We can't let anything go unnoticed. Graham et Thuir, Robert.
Triss is summoning more fire.
Graham et Thuir, Deagnis Kerle es Pirshena et Clace.
Looks familiar. A bathhouse. I know the place.
Don't tell me what's his name. Yep.
At his bathhouse. Might have guessed as much.
Don't tell me Dijkstra. I was about to say, don't tell me Dijkstra got her. There was even a letter about how Dijkstra and Philippa are kind of courting now. So one of Philippa's former lovers said, please, why did you leave me for that pig? And, well, Dijkstra's a very powerful, influential person. Philippa loves power and goes to its source, so naturally she does like Dijkstra. Good question, though. Was that the past or the future?
Was that the past or the future?
The recent past. We have to hurry.
You even remember calling it a spicy owl, Letty said. That actually makes sense, though. Spicy owl. Let's see now. Let's see. I remember the burb. I mean, it did look sassy. I even said, I think I remember it now. I even said, it looks like it's judging me. Oh my goodness. The owl was following my movement. I'm like, why does it look like it's just judging me? Because it is! Philippa is judging me. Alright, let's go to the bathhouse.
Go to the bathhouse. Might not be too late.
She was in The Witcher 2, and I loved doing her quest. That's why. I see, Hala. That you also probably saw in The Witcher 2 how she got her eyes pitted out, plucked out. That's why I'm seeing hearts on the map. We're right next to the brothel. You know, there is... Triss, I know we're in a bit of an emergency, but there is a Gwent tournament going on here. You mind if we just take it? Okay, fine, fine. Detour another time.
Looking to enlist with the temple guard.
I hope we get there.
She is able to run pretty quick in that dress.
Dijkstra hasn't already hurt her.
The possibilities are many. Could be Dijkstra that got hurt.
Well, not likely. Dijkstra never forgave her for sending assassins after him.
But
And Philippa's weakened, no doubt about it.
weren't Dijkstra and Philippa courting each other, according to that letter we found in her hideout?
Philippa will kill them before they can say, oh shit.
Oh, jeez, that's naughty. Yes, Annie, we're going to the bathhouse. Oh, but also, by the way, Annie, welcome. Glad you can make it to the stream. Flamethrower time is coming. Mackenzie, there might be a flamethrower time, but Triss does not seem to be in a flamethrower mood.
I'll miss a woman's touch. Watch out!
Guess they underestimated Philippa.
We arrive, and there's just an explosion. Yep, not a brothel, chat, just a bathhouse.
This place is a maze, witch. You'll never get out.
Okay.
Goddamn fools! After her!
We'll handle this.
Oh no!
Ah.
Oh, no! The sorceress stays here.
Really? Triss goes with me.
We're going together.
Not a chance.
It's fine, Geralt. I'll stay, in case she tries to flee this way.
Alright, good idea. Not a brothel, just a bathhouse while I'm not wearing a shirt. Oh no, be nice to the guy. Oh, she's having him fight. Okay. She's turning some of these people against me.
Damn, she cast a spell on the witch.
Ah. There you are. Can't get up there because I'm in combat, so I can't jump properly. Yeah, dang it all. Geralt, would you run? There we go. I'm just knocking them unconscious. There we go. Go down the ladder. Whee! And the plot thickens indeed.
Never learn.
I am your master now.
Oh, for goodness sake. Oh, Bart, no, not you two.
We shall know past go. Bertie, birdie, no say.
Damn it, cast a spell on him too.
Oh, man. To quote Ycey, I want to help her.
She's hurt. Did you see that? I want to help her.
Birdie, no past go say. But no let past go.
Well, I'll still collect my 200.
Ache, I. But once old drowner eat.
Her stomach aches like she just ate 100 old drowners.
But no want. Drowner make egg very bad.
Let me pass. I can help her.
But let past go.
We can collect 200.
Help.
All right. What I miss? I'm back. What I miss? Well, we are trying to go catch Philippa, the leader of the Sorceresses Lodge, because we need the lodge, the Sorceresses. Geralt, you're not holding anything, but you look like you are. We need the Sorceresses to help us fight the Wild Hunt, the big bad evil guy of this game. So yeah. Oh yeah, Philippa here was disguised as an owl, the same owl that we saw at the beginning of the game. It's like, forgive me, but I don't believe you. What the Sanhedrin is this? Oh boy. Alright, should only take me half a second. Wait, really? Can I not go up here? Alright, let's go. There we go. Nope, just coming to get you. Don't worry, darling, I'll be here in a second. There we go. You know, for a blind... Ah, there you are. As I say, for a blind girl, you're quite spry and alert.
If I wanted to kill you, you'd be long dead by now.
What do you want? To
torment me. Watch others do so.
I need your help.
What fantasies have you been cooking up, Philippa? Never mind, you can't see the way he's dressed right now. That was a really good little detail. Slackened his grip, held her hand.
Betray me, and I will.
Relax.
Let her know that he wasn't meaning any harm.
Outside, she'll explain everything.
See ya, zombie. Thanks for coming.
Deepest apologies, but the lady will come with me.
Dijkstra, I don't have time for this. Get out of my way.
I've no quarrel with you, Geralt, but Phil and I have lots to talk about. Remember the assassins you sent after me, darling Phil? A grave error. Such matters ought to be handled personally, as I will now demonstrate.
So I need her back up before this ends badly. This is no time for a lover's quarrel. This is no time for a lover's quarrel.
I remember your little bond, but this is no time for a lover's quarrel.
But it's an excellent time to settle a score. Philippa will come with me and answer for all the courtesies she's paid me.
In case anybody is curious what is going on right now. Like I said earlier, we need Philippa to unify the Lodge of Sorceresses so that we can go take on the big evil guy of the game. This fatso right here's name's Dijkstra. He's a bit like a spy master. So, he needs Philippa for something else, possibly to punish her, because Philippa at one point in the previous game sent some assassins after her. Okay, tell you what the Emperor's after if you let us go. Shove Dijkstra aside forcefully. Alright, negotiate.
Always knew the value of information, Dijkstra.
Which is why I don't believe you have anything I don't already know.
The Emperor of Nilfgaard wasn't able to sway the Trade Corporation.
Opposition nibbling at his arse, eh? Seems the white flame won't dance on the graves of his foes much longer.
She's blindfolded Abby because she's been blinded.
Wants to abdicate, give her the throne.
Cirilla.
Yep. Like I said earlier, what was his name? Radovid, the same guy who's leading all those witch hunts against magic users. In the previous Witcher game, he took out Philippa's eyes. That's why she's wearing a blindfold, because she's actually blind.
Impossible. This could shift the tide of war. Provided, of course, you're not mistaken.
Emperor himself told me. So, information's firsthand.
Emir's a lying whore.
When it comes to his daughter's future, doubt it.
You've no idea of the importance of this information. A change on the Imperial throne could bring the war to an end. Radovid's sure to be delighted. If Emir sounds the retreat, there'll be no force left that could possibly stop that madman, especially in light of our bloody aborted plan.
You didn't actually believe you could do it. Radovid's crazy, but he's no idiot. Knows all too well there are dozens out there who...
Silence!
Do I understand you correctly? You want to kill Radovid?
Yes.
Well, Siggy, I am impressed. Doubted you still had it in you, frankly. Sadly, as you well know, Radovid has sought refuge on his boat. He's guarded so closely, I'd not be at all surprised to learn he shares his bed each night with 2 sentries.
You know too much, Phil. Yet one more reason why you must die.
I mean, never mind. Can't let her talk, except you won't. Oh.
Dijkstra, Philippa's not gonna die. We're done discussing that. Forget about it.
Situation's changed, Witcher. She's in a position now to foil my plans.
Do you really think I will run to warn the man who gouged my eyes out?
She didn't deserve to have her eyes plucked out by a freaking spoon. Holla, is that how they did it? Good gosh.
Think you might want to hear her out. Dare say Philippa despises Radovid at least as much as you do.
I'm content someone apart from myself has finally gotten the idea to rid the world of the degenerate.
Save your praise for others. I couldn't give a shit.
Currently, only 2 individuals stand to draw Radovid off his boat. Emir and myself.
You'd agree to be the bait?
I fear you'd be hard-pressed to convince Emir to dangle himself as such.
Good point.
Chance. Geralt, I wouldn't trust this cunt to hard-boil my eggs.
Rightly so. I'm terrible with eggs. Think on this. Radovid hears that you've captured me. Will he not throw caution to the wind? Will he not jump at the chance to kill me, personally? with his bare hands.
He did try to send me on a quest to get you, so yeah. Why that body part?
Then we must meet with our friends. I've leased a warehouse port side. Be sure to come.
You know, Porky Pig, whenever somebody says something like, I'm gonna bust a nut, they don't mean I'm gonna... I think you meant I'm gonna bust a vein.
Hello, Triss.
Philip, are you alright?
Triss.
I've been better.
I'll get you out of here.
Gonna be alright?
Yeah, thanks for your help.
See you, Roxanne. Thanks for coming. Now then, new quest, the nobleman. Meet Yennefer and meet Yennefer and the Lodge of Sorcerers at Distress Inn. What was that, though? The nobleman statuette. Talk to Triss about the statuette. Ah, this is just the competition I was talking about. Ah, win a unique card from Dijkstra. Is this really an appropriate time to be playing Gwent in the game? Rose on a red field. Investigate, bow down for clues about Colvier's murder using your witch. When did I start that quest? Okay, what about this one? Reason of state. Meet Dijkstra, Roche, and Thaler in the portside warehouse. Let me see if I can go find Dijkstra real quick. Hang on a second. Let me just get that right. Yeah, let's try that one more time. Is it really appropriate to... Chat, what do you think? Is it really appropriate to be interrupting the main quest just so that we can go win a unique card from Dijkstra in a game of Gwent? Of course it is. If I didn't... Quest complete, blindingly obvious. There we go. Oh, he's no longer here. You know, it's funny how one of the guys yelled, "This place is a maze, you're never getting out." Yeah, he wasn't wrong. Sometimes I do struggle with getting out of this place. Now, hang on a second, where's this going to lead me to? Over here. Wait a minute. I guess I can spend these on these, or spend some points on these. The answer is always yes. Ariel says, I just realized Ycey... Why you got Geralt shirtless? Ariel, you just realized he's shirtless? Pizza rank. Never mind. Well, then don't stick your nose there. Reason of state. Let's see. Now, where is... Okay. Meet Dijkstra and Roche. Yeah, over here still. Maybe I'll go see Triss about the little statuette first. Where is she located? She's got to be close by. Yes, she is. Okay, looks like I'm going to go over here really quick. But first, I need to sell my ish.
It's clear as the eternal fire. Welcome.
It's totally acceptable, sire. Yep, it's always a good time for Gwent. Thank you, Amity. Larissa,
What have you got there?
you're asking an adult that stops her whole week to play fantasy magical cards. That's right. You said that you... wait a minute, the shopkeeper only sells books? Then that means he probably will buy my books. Hey chat, say you're a random NPC in a game. Which one are you? Shopkeep, random NPC that you talk to? Or one that sells or buys your random crap? Or would you want to be involved in an actual story, you know? I mean, hey, if he sells books, I'll just have to sell all of this. Here we go. It's probably taking a little bit of weight off my shoulders. Unless these books don't weigh anything, in which case I'm just wasting my time. Don't mind me, chat. We interrupt this stream to give you selling and buying ASMR with Ycey narrates. Doo-doo-doo. It'll appear in my books. It'll appear in my bookshelf back home anyway, so even if I sell it here. This guy's gonna wonder why he's got so many books. He had so many books to begin with. Letter from an old Fury merchant, don't need that. Thank goodness so many of these books are so dirt cheap anyway. There we go. Don't mind me, people, just listen to the sweet sounds of book-selling ASMR. Make sure to have your ink quill ready and dry, but not too dry. We need to write with that ink. We need to make this book last. Which book? Ah, we are out of money. He is out of money. All right then. Anna's video's random NPC involved in a story. All right. Here we go. Farewell.
So long.
Now, where's that other merchant?
By order of the hierarch, whosoever conceals a mage in their home.
Alchemist, you got the ingredients, I can make it. Need any of my wares? I sell it for a good price. Alright, so you'd be a shopkeep, Jen. I'm the librarian who keeps a cat for a pet. White Wolf, I can see that. Just the librarian that you go for information. That's actually a pretty good character to have, a random librarian. You know, she sells books, she sells you books, she'll buy your books. You can probably go for her as part of a quest, you know, when you need information. I could see that working out. Put this over here, put that over there. And sell you this. Okay, can't buy any of that? Alright. Guess I gotta go visit the other sword salesman. Farewell.
So long.
Involved in a story, gotta be in the thick of it, right? I hear you, Donna, but sometimes it's fun to have a little quiet life too. Like, imagine just being that memorable... Let's put it this way. How often do you remember a random shopkeep? Sometimes you do, if they have stuff that you need. But how often do you Think of it this way. You're walking through the streets and some random NPC says some random phrase. I think I pissed me trousers. Or, oh, it's hotter than, it's hotter than my steaming pot of stew at home. Says something random quote like that. Who are you more likely to remember? You can imagine being an NPC that's just got that weird random sentence that you can't help but remember. Makes sense, right? 8, 7, 6. Let's sell this one. Okay. And can I sell any of these? 37, 73. Right. Farewell to you.
So long.
Just popping in to say hi. Hey, Afro Queen. Good to see you too. Audrey, crafting and selling swords. You would probably be one of my favorite NPCs then, if that's the case. Guarantee to be visiting you if my frequent stops to the sword store here in these games has not been evident enough already. Now, I gotta go meet up with Triss again about this, because apparently it's saying I need to talk to her about a statuette. I don't yet know how this ties into the story, but if this is the end game, I want to complete as many quests as I can before the final game, you know? Tie up loose ends. Ycey's first goal, play the game. Ycey's second goal, bankrupt all merchants. You know, technically I'm not bankrupting anybody, I'm just giving them new valuable stock. Like, I'm not bankrupting any merchants. Bear in mind, everything that I sell them, they resell it for like twice or 2 or 3 times the price. So if anything, I'm giving them some free supplies. Not free, I'm giving them some new, unique supplies. Hooray indeed, kid!
Greetings, Ibier.
I see we are going with the eye candy mod today. Yes, what makes you say that, Brandy? I'd like you to craft something for me. Let me see what you got. Did someone steal your sweet roll? Yeah, exactly, Cyrus. Some random NPC. Did someone steal your sweet roll? even if that NPC supposedly offers nothing to the game, you remembered them, you know? Organization ASMR with Ycey narrates. Wonderful. Now, sell this, and this, and that, and this, and that, and this, and that, and this, and that. And this down here. And these up here. I think I could sell that now. Yep, deals less damage. We now conclude this session of selling and buying with Ycey narrates. But that is not all. Here we go. Might as well do that. All right. Now let's go meet up with Triss.
So long.
Hooray, indeed, kid. Kid, mommy, a stranger talked to me. I mean, you know, not a... Oh, no, Mackenzie, is it? Mackenzie, that sounds like that story ends in just one way. And that, kids, is how I met your mother. Ycey, if you were an NPC, would you be a blacksmith or an innkeeper? Blacksmith, but an innkeep does sound like a good NPC job. Oh. Sorry. Poor lady got hit by a flying Cavill. Let's see, go talk to Triss. Hello, Trissy Poo. And where's my sweet strawberry sherbet? Oh, there you are. It's your birthday.
Yes, Geralt?
Been in Novigrad long. How do you feel?
Feel all right?
So. Why do you ask?
I mean, everything that we've been... Only one option from the game. You should change the subject.
Maybe we should talk about something else.
Don't need to send me a billboard game. I can take a hint. Onserrat says a night worker NPC purring. Oh, purring. A night worker NPC. You little. Out of all the jobs that you'd pick, that's the one? Just purring at random strangers? Alright. Been in Novigrad long? Take a look at this figurine.
Look what I picked up.
Artifact compression. Someone got themselves enchanted in this figurine.
Oh.
Intend to decompress?
Of course. Whoever cast the spell on the poor soul must have forgotten about him.
Ycey, I'd be an herbalist NPC. That'd be a fun one. Got your little shack out in the middle of nowhere. Speaking of herbalists, we need to check on that one herbalist in White Orchard before this ends. That very nice herbalist in the first session that taught us how to make, what is it called? Swallow, the healing potion. All right.
Looks like a nobleman.
Could be just that. Come with me. I can't perform the ritual here.
Where's my sweet strawberry sherbet? He really likes his desserts. Oh, yes. Ah, my little cherry sorbet.
Everything's ready. Let's get to work.
All right, pretty grim place.
Let's try it. Think it's a nobleman.
Be on your guard. It could be something far more dangerous.
Just in case I have to fight something. All right, where's my tactical shovel? Let me grab my Gravedigger 2.0.
In Alan, Dwan, Ar Ice.
Keep doing those movements.
Carl, no! I can explain everything.
Huh? Who's Coral?
I never looked at the less. You are my one and only.
Huh?
Oh, you're not Coral. Some succubus. A delusion.
Who's Coral?
Where am I?
So Coral put a spell on him. Whoever this Coral is.
Him, just like her.
If there's a more vindictive sorceress, I don't know her. Well, except maybe...
Coral's not here?
Ah.
In that case, come to me, succubus.
Oh boy, you... First off, I mean, if anything, I'd be an incubus. But secondly, I'm a dragon, boy. Fun little fact, ladies and gents, when I got this model commissioned, I told him to put wings on the character, but... and horns. But the thing is, the wings and the horns that he gave him, even after I provided reference art, was... let's just say it looked a little too much like an incubus, with these tiny little horns and these skinny, flappy little wings. I'm like... He goes, is it okay? Or he or she, whoever it was, like, is it okay? I'm like... Well, for one, it looks nothing like the reference art that I provide you with, and secondly, I look like I belong in a strip club, not in a palace. He goes, okay. And I had to, model wings exactly like this and just Photoshop them onto the character and be like, can you make it look like this? Thickums wings, like a dragon. And then he delivered this beautiful art. Anyway, I'm not a cherry sorbet, but thank you, sire. In that case, my sweet little... cinnamon rice ball. Cinnamon sugar rice ball. I think I totally misunderstood the question. I thought you were asking about unforgettable NPCs. Oh, no. I was saying, what NPC would you be in a game, Montserrat? Tactical shovel activated. Here we go. What's your name, boy? Sir.
What's your name?
We're in Novigrad. Novigrad.
In Novigrad. Last I recall, I was in Oxenfurt, and Coral was furious. How can she demand fidelity when she herself is wanton as
youthful goats.
Exactly. Damn it! I feel as if I've been trampled by a herd of cattle. I've no notion what she did to me, but it seems you've delivered me from my misfortune. Here, take this. Have a good time. Paid the town Coral.
Whose taste has grown worse since you were sleeping with her. Come on, the kind-hearted gentleman will get along fine on his own.
So it sounds like Coral loves to cheat on her man, but doesn't like it when her man cheats on her. Curious. What was the point of that whole statuette thing? That's somebody's house. Don't take it. Okay, meet Yennefer. So, what was the point of that little thing? I guess there was no point. I guess I can play cards with Dijkstra afterward, but yeah. Let's go ahead and meet up with Dijkstra, Roach, Thaler in the Portside Warehouse. And play a little game of Gwent. Ladies and gents, it be some Gwentin time. This is the wrong way. I see Triss would be a cherry tart. Yennefer is a devil's food cake. Yeah, Yennefer would definitely be a very rich devil's food chocolate cake. It'd be a very thin slice, but it would be very rich and honestly very overwhelming. The kind where you take one bite and you're like, I've had enough. This is too much chocolate. But then the taste stays with you. And you're thinking about her, thinking about it. Then you can't stop and you're like, I need to get another bite. And then the chocolate's gone. That is definitely Yennefer. You hit the nail on the head. I see Triss would be a cherry tart. She's a lot of things. My little sweet strawberry sorbet. Cinnamon rice ball. Squeak. Abby. Oh, Chad, you are precious. Guess I can go around this way? The minimap says that it's in this direction. I don't know why the path is telling me to go this way. Unless... is it a shorter way to get there? Oh. I guess you can pass through here either way. Yeah, either way, you know? Unless... oh no, that's a wall. I can't pass through there. Don't purr at me.
No discounts, no credit.
That works. Tell her not to purr at me and she says no discounts. I'm like, that works. Can I make it through this way? I can. Ooh, I don't think I've ever been to this part of the town. This looks like an abandoned part. Wow, quite a few soldiers. What in the world?
I'll do the cutting, you come any closer.
Why do they sound like they're... Ah, never mind. I suppose the actors are trying to.
Fuck all to do with you. Piss off.
VTuber model turned out looking awesome either way. Thank you, Amity.
I can handle this.
Shut your trap.
You want me to get rid of him? She did say she can handle it, so... Just do a little verification.
I can make him leave.
I'm lost. Is he in the scenario?
They're acting.
Stop spoiling our fun, all right?
This is a role play.
Great. Oh, this gig's completely blown the mood for.
Let me get out of your way. Just maybe find someplace a little more secluded.
Yeah, can you not role play like this out in the middle of nowhere? You can take your sweet little red velvet and enjoy your cake somewhere else. Anyway.
Is it true elves make soup out of kids?
Just don't look well.
That's another thing. I don't know why, but red velvet cake from me, I love cake, by the way, ladies and gents. Mostly some of my favorites are like a vanilla cake with a vanilla icing, or vanilla cake with chocolate icing, especially if there's a very light, fluffy middle. Or chocolate cake with a little vanilla middle and some nice sweet chocolate over the top. But red velvet is an odd one for me. I never really crave it, and yet, whenever there's some red velvet available, I feel like I want to taste it. So I do have a little bit. It's both amazing and yet not. What? It says I need to meet them here.
Fuck, another non-human. You're everywhere.
Way to interrupt. Anna, I didn't know they were role-playing.
Little chores aren't usually worth the pay.
Well, this will be, don't you, Fred? And just be quick about it. I've wasted enough time on these two pricks.
What do you need me to do? Better be quick.
Cropped up. On its own. You put it there. You meant it to rip my noodle off so you could get your paws on my goods.
Don't try to spin this, shorty.
I don't care who sick the ghoul or the strigger on who. Beast's got to be dealt with. That's that.
Alright, quickly go kill a monster. I can do that. I saw this mission really recently, laughed out loud when I realized it was they were acting. I'm actually happy that they added that, because I was actually getting a little tired. I'm like, another scenario where Geralt's got to be chivalry John, be like, hey, leave the lady alone. I'm like, it's the third one in this game, or fourth one. But I know that it happens in real life, but at the same time, I thought, really? Do we have to put the same thing over and over again in games? And then that happens. I'm like, okay, never mind. It's definitely not what I thought it was. Never mind, you two. Carry on. Go enjoy your red velvet cake somewhere else, but please, not in public. You two are convincing enough actors. I also thought they kind of don't sound like they're really committed, but I just thought they're extras, you know? And sometimes when you're a voice actor, you have an extra role, you're like, I'll ham it up just for the paycheck. I thought that's what they were doing. I didn't realize they're not half-baked actors. They're really good actors pretending to be bad actors. That's talent. Yeah, I'll kill your monster.
Fine, I'll see to it.
I'll not have it.
I could never like red velvet cake. I feel like the appearance never lives up to the flavor for some reason. Yet, Montserrat, I've also had the pleasure of enjoying really good quality red velvet. I'm not a big fan of cheesecake as a whole, but... Oh, wait. Here we go. Witcher contracts. What? Treasure hunts? Reason of state. Oh, warehouse of what? Please tell me this is not a long quest. Alright, I'll kill the monster, but I won't do anything more than that. Is that a necker? Lorenzo, you better not quote me, huh? Don't misquote me, Lorenzo. Well, that was easy.
Strange. Neckers rarely venture anywhere alone.
I killed the dog! Poor puppy. Necker got out and killed the dog. Get up so I can kill you again.
Someone kept it in a cage. Bars were sawed through. That's why it escaped.
Oh, foul play. Let's look around for a little bit more then, shall we? I don't see any other pieces of evidence. Tell the guardsman what happened in the warehouse. Huh. Aside from chocolate, Larissa says my favorites are My favorite cakes are with strawberries or cherries. See, I like a good strawberry shortcake, but I'm not a fan of cooked fruits in my desserts.
So, you take care of the beast?
Yep, took care of it.
Yes.
I knew airing which would be quickest, so figure out how it got in there.
Not even if the cheesecake had vanilla ice cream on top and chocolate syrup? No, Jen, I'm not really a big fan of cheesecake all that much. Maybe a chocolate cheesecake could be decent, but yeah, I'm just not a fan. You don't like cheesecake? We are through, I say. Through, I say. Okay, I'm breaking up with yet another person.
Found a cage. Someone had kept the necker in it. Bars had been sawed through, though.
So someone wanted it to escape. Which one of them did it?
Found no evidence pointing either way.
Ha! No one wants evidence. If neither confesses, we'll lock them both up for obstructing a guard investigation. Thanks for your help. Here's your pay.
My gosh. Maybe I should have looked around a little bit more. Ycey, do you enjoy carrot cake? Mama Bear, I despise carrot cake. Oof. There we go. Oh, that was complete. Okay. Now, on to the next issue. We've got, there we go, Reason of State. Lady Dijkstra will knock out 2 quests at once. Ladies and gents, we are doing all kinds of good today. Oof, red velvet cheesecake are my favorite, you say, Amity. Okay, red velvet is your favorite. Oh, we're actually at the place. Yeah, laugh it up, kid. You saw me run by my destination. Yennefer reminds me of devil food cake. Triss is a cherry tart. I think red velvet for Trissy. I called her Trissy, didn't I? And then we have the strawberry. Yep, our little strawberry sorbet.
Will you bloody tell us what this is about?
Just as soon as Geralt arrives.
Right, so now, ladies and gents, if you're just tuning in, we are about to go kill an evil king. Oh, let's not. We're meeting with a few rebels to go commit regicide. Kill a very evil king.
Witcher, at last. Now we're all present.
And up the fucking creek. Why have you summoned us? Radovid's on his ship. We'll not get to him there, I've told you.
Stop it. I've an idea how to draw him onto dry land. But all in due course. Let's start by confessing our sins. I let Philippa Eilhart in on our plan. Mea culpa.
Bravo. Bloody bravo.
Now, it's not a disaster. The Lady Sorceress is highly unlikely to warn the brat. What's more, she's willing to help us kill him. Naturally, it's nothing I'll ever agree to. But Phil, she's inspired me. Call her my muse.
Inspired you to do what?
Patience. We've yet to get to the substance of the matter. Geralt, do I recall correctly that Radovid's hired you to find Philippa?
Yeah, he did actually say that. You're nosy. That is a Geralt response.
You're nosy. Starting to piss me off, you know?
I know. Forgive me. It comes with the job.
No, you're not a spy anymore. Remember? Chose the life of a criminal.
No, that choice was made for me. Philippa forced me to flee Redania. Radovid prevented me from returning.
Dijkstra, infernally sad story. Really fucking tugs at the heartstrings. But do you mind getting back to the matter at hand?
Thank you, dear.
Yes,
yeah, the matter at hand, like Abby irony. Ironic. Ycey loves redheads but hates carrot cake. Listen, redheads are not carrot cake. If anything, redheads are red velvet or strawberry shortcake. Especially if she's small. Oh my goodness, if you're 5'2" and a redhead, you are officially a strawberry shortcake, and you are beloved for that. Oh boy. Abby, I wonder where Dudu is? We actually met up with Dudu. He's impersonating one of the gang's leaders, Orson Jr., but he's actually doing it to clean up the underworld. So yeah.
Be so kind as to answer the question. He give you the contract or not?
Never really had a carrot cake enough times to form an opinion, though. Coconut cake, though, I don't like it. I'm with you, Amity. I just don't like coconut, period. Coconut water or coconut milk is decent, but anytime somebody adds coconut shavings on anything, it ruins it for me. Like, forget feeling neutral about it or not liking it. I hate it. Coconut cake and carrot cake, they are at the bottom of the bins for me. As much as I am a cake monger. I see Roach's name in a quest, I run. I'll let you a running girl. Sounds about right. What's your point?
Only thing I've found is her hideout. What's your point?
We can use Philippa without involving her, provided you help. Radovid expects you to report to him, bring him information about her.
Tried getting some water, and I drip some water on the dang keyboard just a bit.
You're on her trail.
Oh, he'll swallow that.
See if I can mop this up without ruining anything. Okay, not only did I mop up a little bit of water from my keyboard without ruining it, I think I not only managed to mop up all the little bits of water on my keyboard, I managed to actually clean off the keyboard too. Huh. Solution presents itself. Inopportune moment. This water jug is barely even full. How did any water spill out? Well, if the beginning of this stream wasn't obvious enough, yeah. It's definitely been one of those days. Okay, let's say Radovid bites. What then?
Let's say Radovid bites, believes me, and none of that's a given. What then?
You'll tell him you've found Philippa's hideout, somewhere where we can easily set a trap and ambush. Suggestions?
Bridge to Temple Isle. Built up both sides. Lots of nooks, gates. Easy to block off from the rest of the city.
Good idea. I'll divide my men, post half on one end, other half on the other by the gate. And in the middle, Vess, with a well-oiled crossbow.
Oh, Vess.
See, Geralt. All we ask is that you invite Radovid out for a stroll, bring him to the bridge. We'll take care of the rest. So what'll it be?
Ooh, I love coconut. Especially toasted coconut. See, Abby, that sounds like it's delicious. But I'll let other people enjoy that. Alright, yeah, I'm in. Let's take down Radovid.
But once it's done, what then? There'll be an uproar in the city. Panic, maybe. Need a place where we can wait it out.
Thought of that already. Remember Madame Irina's theatre? Abandoned now, not a soul looks in there. Tala and I will await you there.
Await us? Unwilling to risk your own necks?
Not the point. Dijkstra and I have many cocksucking virtues, but fighting ability's just not one of them.
Of course not.
That is, we offer a bleeding beauty pageant.
Don't worry.
What are you talking about? You're a spinning image of beauty with that monocle.
You just bring them the kid.
Do what I can. Where's his ship moored these days?
Just round the corner in Novigrad's port. And for your sake, I hope he's in a good mood when you look in on him.
That owl. Wait.
Must be clear.
My lads will make sure of that.
Guards round the temple.
Is Philippa listening in on us?
They bloody congregate when they see the fighting.
If they're paid a tidy sum, they won't.
Let's see, is Philippa listening in on us? Okay, let's see if I can play Dijkstra. White Wolf.
White Wolf.
Play cards with me.
White Wolf.
Alright, fine. Doesn't want to play cards with me. Roach, how about you? Game of cards? Nope. Come on, Roach. I sound like he's a dog. Like, come on, Roach. Alright, so I gotta go lure Radovid from his ship. Ladies and gents, the Witch King, or rather the Witch Hunter King. What?
Philippa? What the hell are you doing here?
Ah, so that was Philippa.
Don't ask questions you know the answers to. It makes you look stupid.
Yes, but I just want to hear it from your own mouth.
Eavesdropping on your conversation, naturally, with a good deal of interest and a measure of wonder.
Mind telling me what you found puzzling?
Your naivety. Do you honestly believe Radovid will fall for such a crude ruse?
Okay, Radovid's crazy. Radovid's crazy. He doesn't think rationally anymore. Maybe not easily, but I think I'll manage. I mean, I was thinking that. I do have a little bit of proof I could give him.
I think I'll manage.
I hope you take a more serious approach to confronting the Wild Hunt. Provided, of course, you survive long enough to undertake it.
Philippa, if you had seen the creatures I've taken down before this, I think the Wild Hunt will go down in one, maybe two swings most.
It's because I think it vital that Radovid die. You don't want my help, more's the pity. But I shall do what I can to make certain you don't fuck it up.
Language?
Here, take this.
A ring. Redanian eagle etched in the ruby.
It belonged to Vizimir, Radovid's father. Hand him that, and he may believe you captured me. He might even choose to trust you.
Thanks for the help. But what is the catch?
What's the catch?
There is none.
Philippa.
I know you too damn well. Always got a plan. Always got at least 2 irons in the fire.
Almost synced that
This
up.
time I shall be content with one. Radovid's head planted at its end. Good luck, Geralt. You'll need it.
You sure you want to do that in the middle of the square? And I guess we're off in the boonies, not in the middle of the square, so never mind. Alright, lure Radovid from his ship. That means we have to go run over to Oxenfurt. So you know what, ladies and gents? Who keeps on saying, whoa, 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 stop flexing like that? Are you talking about me? Whoa, 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 stop flexing like that. I'm not flexing, sir. Like, buddy, I am not flexing. This is just how I am. That is a real thing, though. It's a dang good compliment, though, when somebody says, hey, stop flexing, and you're not. I'm like, I'll take that as a compliment, though. It's the guy version of a girl saying, why are you wearing makeup today? It's like, this is yesterday's makeup, so thank you.
Why are your eyes so strange?
Alright, off we go to see Radovid. Ladies and gents, we're about to kill an evil king. Why do I keep calling him evil? Bear in mind, I believe that somebody's actions and desires, and what desires they act upon, ultimately state the character. Radovid, as we said before, is someone who is very paranoid of magic users, namely sorceresses. And partly because, yes, sorceresses in the Witcher world tend to seek power and oftentimes make puppet rulers, but still, Radovid has gotten so zealous that he's against any kind of magic, even to the point where he oftentimes gets healers and herbalists killed. So, and how does he kill them? Burning. Pyres. And now, it sounds like he's getting elves and dwarves and non-humans killed. So yes, gotta make sure that we get rid of Radovid. I thought his ship was in Oxenfurt. I didn't know it docked here. Guess it moved. I'm not flexing, this is just how I am. Exactly, Larissa. See? An audience.
An audience. Got new information about Philippa Eilhart.
I'll need your weapons. Now follow me. Your Majesty.
Didn't you say that also happened to Lorenzo, even though he wasn't flexing? Jen, for a moment I thought you were talking about what happened to Kira in Enzo. I'll get into that. But, yeah, Enzo has definitely had that happen a lot. Like I said, Lorenzo's built big. He's just got them big arms and big chest, but some people think that he's flexing, especially his sister. He's like, I'm not flexing. This is flexing, and then stretches his sleeves out.
With news of Philippa Eilhart.
I hope you brought something better than magic crystals this time.
I know where she is.
Perhaps. Or perhaps you seek to trick me.
Yeah, so he is paranoid.
Like the others.
Like the others. What others?
What others?
You see, a rumor went around that I'd generously reward any who bring information about Eilhart. There's no shortage of the greedy and the stupid. So a queue quickly formed at the gangway to the ship. The first aboard was a hunter. Brought me a dead owl with no eyes. He thought I'd believe it. Shower him with gold. I had him blinded, then thrown overboard with a stone tied round his neck. The second was the postmaster from Oxenfurt. Claimed to have a letter she'd penned. It was forged, of course. I had his fingers cut off. He'll never write again. Oh, and I took his tongue. The spoken lie is just as reprehensible.
He really is
Needless
paranoid,
to say, the rest
madman.
of the queue dispersed quickly.
The rest in the queue dispersed. Got it. The king has become a mad king. Yep. Unfortunately, he's talking to a paladin that's sworn the oath of regicide now.
Reputation to uphold. Be stupid of me to come to you empty-handed.
father's ring. Philippa used it to stamp her decrees, then distribute them as the word of the king. Where is she?
Under your nose, sire. In Novigrad, in a house on the bridge leading to Temple Isle.
Why haven't you brought her to me?
Gotta capture someone to take them anywhere. All I did was track her down, then stole this ring as proof that I had.
Do you fear her?
No. You want to kill her yourself. With your own hands. I know this.
You shall come with me. Hubrecht, gather the men.
How many, sire?
All of them.
All of them. All the witch hunters, you say? Donna, more than just a touch of regicide. And we'll either end this stream with the regicide or a setup.
Where is she? Where is Philippa?
Like I said, house on the bridge, closer to the other end.
Close off this end. We need no guests, no innocent bystanders, or witnesses. Damian, Duke, Egbert, Freak, Caspar. You shall stay here, secure the rear, and kill the Witcher.
And kill the Witcher. Ah, you fool. Flashback to my fight with... what's his name? Flashback to my fight with the Vampire Lord. Oh, you know, killing monsters, collecting coins, killing kings. Just Witcher things. Especially after The Witcher 2, Assassin of Kings. This is how you thank those who serve you? You don't know where Philip...
This how you reward those who serve you?
It is how I punish those who irritate me. You know too much. You impede me too often. And I find your arrogance an annoyance. I've had men killed for less. Follow me.
And it takes a lot for me to kill somebody. But you, sir, have managed it.
Any last words?
Duck.
Oh, fuck! Free the Witcher, then Radovid. Hang on, Geralt. On our way.
Never fight a Witcher.
You're dying to a shirtless man.
All right.
Thanks for your help.
A shirtless man with a shovel.
So be it. We'll improvise. Follow me, Geralt. We must get to Radovid before reinforcements arrive.
Well, thank goodness you had an army with us. Right then. Snaring Gorilla. Yeah, let's just help out. Jeez. You're welcome, You're welcome, lady and gents. Ping. As I've said before, chat said Chat says I dig enough holes to get myself into, so that means I've got plenty of them to put you guys in. Or chat says I dig my... Oh, what is it? I'm messing that up. Chat says I dig myself into enough holes, which means there's plenty to put you all in.
Damn it. Not good.
Shit. Your Majesty, there are too many. You must hide, sire.
There we go. And bonk. And a pan for you. And another for you. This is the stupidest thing I've ever done in a game. Beat people up with a shovel. I mean, I say that it's the stupidest thing I've ever done, beat people up with a shovel, but honestly, it's just World War I trench fighting all over again.
I command you to open the door.
Do you believe me now? And she blinds him.
Settles the score. And that was from the heart.
Cowards always die running away.
Forgive me. I could not deny myself the pleasure.
How did she...
eavesdropped on us, back at the warehouse.
What? And you didn't think it worth mentioning?
Lads, the time to discuss this is later. Radovid is dead. It matters not by whose hand. Mission accomplished. Now let's get the hell away. Place will be thick with Redanians in minutes.
Let's go.
Hey, just got an achievement. It's called Assassins of Kings. Assassin of Kings, the same title as The Witcher 2. Take part in the assassination against Radovid. You know what? I was looking forward to that one. I'd heard about it.
Well,
So I'm glad I didn't miss it.
is it done?
It's done. Though all did not go according to plan. More on that later. First, a stiff drink and a toast. The North. Temeria.
Temeria!
Bloody Temeria.
Let him have the victory.
Temeria.
High five, sir. Thank you, Mama Bear.
What now, Roach? A new guerrilla campaign against the Black Ones?
No. The war just ended.
How's that? There's something I don't know about?
Yeah.
I'd say so. You see, tomorrow at noon, the commander of Army Group Center will sign a truce in Emir's name. A truce whose wording we agreed with Dijkstra.
So back there in Velen, when the trolls nabbed
Dijkstra did the contract?
From the last round of talks. Emir
Well,
will
that's
keep
full of
Edir
loopholes
and
then.
Syria, but in exchange for Radovid's head and a stop to guerrilla activities, he will withdraw from Temeria.
Which will become the Empire's vassal state.
Self-ruled internally, with its own courts, administrative structures and army.
I mean, that is the best solution you can get. That's the best way to run an empire, too. Let each of your vassals be vassals.
But I'm not, so all I'll say is there was no other fucking way.
Roche, you, and Nilfgaard, you're gonna get bilked. Emir will get his way. I want the whole truth.
Haven't told me the whole truth.
You're right on that account. We know you're bloody allergic to politics, decided to emphasize mages and whatnot.
Not his fault.
If it were done when 'tis done, then 'twere well it were done quickly. That but this blow might be the be-all and end-all here.
What's that?
Vakmeth, Act 1, Scene 7. Always wanted to play that.
He's a
Never
fan of
casted anything
Shakespeare.
but a halberdier. Geralt, what Tala told you, put it out of your mind. There will be no truce with Nilfgaard. Redania, under my enlightened rule, will fight on until it wins. And when it does, it will unite all the North, including Temeria.
What? Ow! This is not what we planned and agreed.
True. Instead, we insisted on one realm's questionable sovereignty.
Oh boy.
To recover it, we gave Emir virtually all the North's other kingdoms. It was not a wise arrangement. So, no deal.
You two-faced horse.
Thank you for coming, Yalin.
Not allow this.
We just killed a king, in case you're wondering what happened.
Roach should be the first to understand I've no choice.
Why the hell would I?
These are Roach's own men.
Because you too are a patriot.
Oh, shoot.
Geralt, this doesn't concern you. You may go. Fare thee well on your path.
You know that he's not going... Wait, won't let you kill him. You know that Geralt wouldn't let you just get away with it. He's served with Roach before.
Then you'll die with them.
Oh, for crap's sake.
Kill them all.
Alright, I may not have a foot fetish, but you're about to go 5 feet under.
Pathetic.
Alright, I guess I gotta do this then. Oh, wait, I gotta repair my sword real quick. There we go. And... shovel. A steel weapon, yes. Oh, it's a steel shovel. There we go. Do I have to do everything myself? Well, I'm just going to say this much. These graves ain't going to fill themselves, but I can happily help out. Dijkstra, you're actually fighting. The sound effect. The ping.
Bloody hell! Bugger me sideways!
Yep, Yalin killed the king. Killed an evil king, rather.
Close. Very close.
And the guy who helped set up that regicide.
The envoy, due to meet the Nilfgaardians tomorrow. No doubt Dijkstra ordered him killed.
Okay.
To protect him.
Betrayed us. The fat guy with the axe.
You're on your own.
You've had your fill of politics, I understand.
Bye, Yalin.
Once it's over, come to Vizima. You'll be received with honors. Farewell, Wolf.
May not have a foot fetish, but you're about to go 5 feet under. Bonks, I see. Yes, chat, I did get that from your inspirations. So you went with Roach. Interesting. Yes, Enzo, I did. Wait a minute, Enzo. Hey, welcome, Enzo. When you say you went with Roach, what do you mean? He only gave me 2 options. Ooh, Francesca. Oh, that was the card I would get from Dijkstra. Big city players? Oh. So because I was supposed to play a game of Gwent with Dijkstra, I ended up missing out. Boy, I need to go back to Toussaint. Win a unique card from Roach. Okay, Roach, you and I need to play a game of cards. So, I think I'm almost done with all my quests. Just need to finish a few of these. There were 3 options. Enzo, I only got 1 option. Or I only got 2 options. It was either I'm not going to let you kill them, or just leave. You got 3 options, Enzo? Ariel sees my quote, bonk, 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 returns back to watching another stream. Hey, Ariel, you cannot just be watching another stream only to come back to mine just to bonk me. What the crap? Wait, gotta repair my sword. Right, gotta repair my shovel. Gotta repair the Gravedigger 9000. You know what? If this is I can't really leave a theatrical place all covered in corpses, so let's just clean up a little bit. There we go. Alright, all nice and clean. So, Enzo, you got a different option, you said? I heard that there was a very, very unique ending where you let Dijkstra live, but I kind of didn't get that option. Dijkstra joined the fight and I killed him. So I'm wondering if I just didn't do enough of those, unique things in advance in order to get that. You know what? I kind of want to go play Roach real quick. We did not get our game of Gwent in. Now then, where is Roach? Oh, Phooey. He's in the Temerian hideout. Might have to do that at the end, just in case. Well then, you know what? It is the end here, so why don't we end the stream with this? Either I'll fast travel and the game will crash, or the solution I did over the weekend works and it won't crash. Let's go meet up with Roach, and we can end the... We can meet up with Roach, and we can go end the stream after a game of Gwent. Keensa says, kill the king, allow Ciri to be empress. Well, yeah, I mean... Oh, Enzo, we already... So, Enzo, we already killed Radovid before you came here. And then Roach betrays... Or Vernon... What was his name? Dijkstra betrays us, and I side with Roach. Because I only had 2 options. Leave and let them die, or fight alongside them. And I'm trying to play this as I think Geralt would play it. So, obviously I don't think Geralt is going to let them die.
Safe and sound.
There, all nice and clean. Sir, there's still some blood over there. So then get the mop, Amity. Care for a round of Gwent?
You play Gwent, Roach?
Yes. But there's no one
Gravedigger 9000, so Ycey is the Undertaker. Heck yeah! Yep, let's play.
Good luck.
Good luck. Man, that is some... Yeah, there's the Fringilla card. That is some big talk. Big talk for the cards I've got. Alright, let's do this. And of course, he's playing as the Northern Realms under Temeria. You know what, I don't think I'll need this because Temeria is actually really resistant against that Frost card. Good gosh, this is good. Let me just get rid of this guy. Oh, this is perfect. I already know what I'm going to play. Yep, I already know what I'm going to play. I think I've got this in the bag. Oh, I'm a dingus. I'm supposed to do this. Always play the spy cards first. Question, did you trust Dijkstra? Nope, Enzo, I did not. Dang it, I don't want to... I didn't need two of these. Yeah, no, I did not trust Dijkstra, Enzo. He's a spy master. He's always got a plan. He's always making sure that whatever happens, he ends up on top. No, I did not trust him. Why don't I play this? He's got a decoy, siege tower, ballista. Okay. Is he gonna pass? Nope, he's forfeiting the game. I think I'll pass and just bleed him of a few cards. Just a few more cards. Smart. And because he won, he gets an extra card. Yep, Northern Realms ability. I love it. I pull out the cards and people act like I just made a chicken jockey. Start pulling out the popcorn. Do you trust Ciri to be a good and efficient ruler? Honestly, Enzo, I trust her to be a better ruler than a witcher. Why? Because Geralt has even told her several times, don't be a witcher. For one, you can't even use the mutations anyway because, unfortunately, mutations tend to kill the girls. But, even more so, he says don't be a witcher because you'll just be hated by the world and you'll eventually be... You'll just grow old and bitter. And what we see in The Witcher 4, she does exactly the same thing and gets old and bitter. Like, Ciri, you dumbass. Pardon my French. Alright, gonna lock in for this one. Play that music. Your opponent has passed. Curious. Smart. This is a smart move by the AI. 1, 2, 3, 4. You know what? Yeah, I will. Oh, wait, no. What should I do first? Ooh, smart move by the AI, because if I use any of my good cards... Dang. That is a really good card on their side. I have 8 cards, they have 6. And so if they pass right now, they're forcing me to win this round and waste cards. Sir, I already did clean up the blood. Prestidigitation. Thank you, Amity. I think what I have to do is... Yeah, I have to play this one. Play this, and I'll bring back... you. I was saving that for next time. There we go. Win. Alright, now I gotta go all in. Lock in. Lock and loaded. I think I've got this. Alright, there we go. Bring you. My gut says Ycey wins. I hope you're right. I think your gut is right. Oh, shoot. What is... Oh, okay, that's what that card does. It just doubles the strength of his veterans. Or of his siege weapons. Well, I know that he has one more siege card out there, but the thing is, I've got a little trick up my sleeve too. Because I also have one of those leadership cards. And my Nilfgaardian infantry double each other's points anytime they're next to each other. Yes, Amity, lock in. Yep, He does have multiple siege. Those were the two I saw when I clicked the little spy ability. There we go. Play this one. I just gotta hope that he doesn't have an ice card or a winter, because he might. Hey, Atkins, welcome. I'm glad to have you back. It has been a while. Or Therese. I think I might win this. Yep, I'm gonna win this. Because these are all 9s, but once I play this, they will all become 18s. 87! I just gotta hope that he doesn't have anything good in these next 2 cards. Okay, he's got 1. Poor effing infantry. And clear weather. Hey! 1 by a long shot. So your endings are Ciri Witcher, 99% chance of death, Ciri Empress, Ciri MIA or KIA. Choose wisely, my friend. Enzo, you really know how to raise our blood pressure, don't you?
You won. Congratulations. Here, you earned the card.
Know anyone else worth playing?
I've heard of a man came through Novigrad recently. He might be interested to know he's also a Witcher. Lambert, they call
Oh, I already played Lambert.
I know Lambert. Had no idea he played Gwent, though.
Not the only acquaintance you can challenge. Thaler's a keen gambler and has a sharp deck. He's in the area. You might try him.
Is it really the fashion among Novigrad wenches to shave their...
And he gave me a Scoia'tael card.
We'll pay for the free Temeria.
So yeah, next time we're probably just going to be... Next time we show up in The Witcher, we are going to be chasing down some cards, most likely. Find Lambert's unique card in Kaer Morhen, win one from Thaler. Alright, ladies and gents. I think we're actually just going to end it here shortly. But let me get close to Thaler. There you are. Thankfully, you are right next to a fast travel point. Gonna go meet up with Thaler here. And it's at a place called Seven Cats Inn. Well done, sire. Curtsy. Thank you, Larissa, Abby. Chat, thank you so much. Oh, hey, don't hiss at me. See, this is normal behavior for cats around Geralt. Amity, is this your inn? Seven Cats Inn? Hey, don't hiss at me. I'm just walking by. Alright. Well, ladies and gents, okay, Ciri Empress. She might hate politics and be forced to marry due to economic and strategic alliances. Such is the case of leadership, Enzo. But at least she'll be fair. The point, though, is that she'll probably be a better Empress than a Witcher. So... that's what I'm hoping for, at least. I mean, we'll put it this way. Who is going to complain about being given the entire world? Literally. If she doesn't want it, she can divvy it up. She's got the power to do so. Cerise, you literally put 7 cat emojis out of the box. I love it. Well, next time... Oh, sorry, madam. Next time, ladies and gents, we are going to continue the story. We are into the end game. What? Last touched a wench? Thaler. Alright, ladies and gents, next time I will see you all when we play Thaler and Lambert in a game of Gwent and finish up the game. Until next time, see you all Friday. This was The Witcher 3. My name is Ycey Narrates, and I bid you adieu. Goodbye.